The ARO is Holosun's new budget red dot. It was designed to replace the 403 and 503 line from Holosun, but it stands alone as an incredible option for a budget red dot. There are some specific features in this red dot that stand out as opposed to other red dots, but as a new red dot coming out, it is a great standard baseline for what you should get for the value in a red dot. The ARO, in terms of red dots, is pretty simple, and that's what makes it so great. It takes a lot of the features that we've come to expect and love in red dots, and it improves upon them, makes them better, and in many cases brings the price down. The ARO features a pretty standard red dot design with circular windows, and placement of all the adjustment modules in this red dot are very similar from Holosun's previous offerings. The window on the ARO is larger than their previous red dot offerings, not by a lot, and it's not very noticeable, but it is larger, and it's something that might influence your buying decision. The buttons on the ARO are located right on the top of the red dot. This is a very similar position to many red dots on the market. It's a very ergonomic position for your controls, and they're not outstanding so much that you could bump these accidentally and turn your red dot off. The turrets on the ARO are uncapped, meaning I can adjust the turrets and adjust the zero on this red dot without actually needing to uncap a turret. The point of capped turrets is to protect the turret housings and to make sure that you can't accidentally bump them, but the way the turrets are designed on the Holosun ARO, there is a very low risk of this, and all that this does is reduce the visual profile, and it allows for toolless adjustments of these turrets without getting through an external cap. This isn't an essential change, but it is a great quality of life feature. The battery tray in the ARO is actually a pretty good design, and it's different than all of Holosun's previous red dots. It's a simple screw-on battery tray that goes underneath the optic itself, but the screws on this battery tray have been greatly enlarged in comparison to Holosun's previous red dots. Many users struggled with stripping out the screws on this battery tray, but this won't be a problem with the new ARO. The ARO features a T2 style mount. This is standard for a lot of red dots of this variety on the market right now, and that means you can use it with a whole variety of aftermarket mounts specifically made for the T2. The ARO comes with a lower 1/3 mount out of the box, and it also comes with a smaller height mount for even smaller setups. The lower 1/3 is pretty standard across the board. It's a great mount height to get if you're unsure of which height to go with, and it's great that that comes with it out of the box. The mount style also for the price is good. You get recoil lugs on the bottom, a thumb screw on the side, but it uses a hex pattern so you can use a wrench to tighten it down to really get a solid clamp. That's the housing. Now let's move on to the settings. The Holosun ARO features 12 different settings, 10 daylight settings and 2 night vision settings. These also are pretty standard for Holosun's lines of red dots. This wasn't designed for night vision use, so it only features 2 night vision settings, but these are enough to get the job done. The ARO features a shake awake mode, meaning if I leave this in that mode and it sits in a safe, that red dot is going to turn off, but if I need to grab it quickly, just a little bit of movement will turn the red dot right back on. The ARO is available with MRS or multi-reticles, so I can buy an option of this that will rotate through different reticle settings like a 2 MOA dot, a 60 MOA circle, or a combination of the two. And with these different reticle settings and the combination of the glass, that makes for a pretty good unit. The ARO glass is pretty good. The parallax on this unit is not bad at all. Parallax is the amount the red dot moves when I move my head side to side on target, which can affect you greatly at distance, but the ARO has pretty good parallax for the price, and it has less tint than its predecessors, the 403 and the 503 from Holosun. Overall, as a standalone red dot, the ARO is pretty great. It combines a lot of those budget options that we've come to enjoy in red dots into one package and brings them together at a very, very affordable price. I'm not going to list the exact price in this video because that price does change from time to time, but I can tell you, as of recording this video, the price on the ARO is pretty incredible for a standard red dot like it with all the features that come, and it's probably going to set the new benchmark for budget red dots. So if you do want to check out the price on the ARO, you want to pick up the ARO, you want to get mounts for it, you can go to the link in the description, defensedistributors.com.